Well, hello. Today is Saturday, January 27th. It's time for our Weight Watchers meeting highlights. And today the question is, what's your why? Every once in a while you have to ask, what's your why? And I needed to ask this myself today. What's my why? First off, I put this shirt on this morning. Jim was still sleeping when I had to get up to go to my meeting. I just grabbed something out of the closet, and this is really too big. I love it. But it was a false sense of security putting on something that was too big, because I did have a gain this week. I gained 0.3, which is not good. Not good at all. I lost last month, for previous 4 weeks, I lost 5.7 pounds. I was doing so well. And then in the last 3 weeks, I gained 0.2, and then the next week I gained 0.2, and then today I gained 0.3. So I've gained 0.7, which is a little over a half a pound in the last 3 weeks. If you look at it that way, it's really not that bad, but it's going the wrong way. It's going in the wrong direction. So I have to figure out what's my why. That was suggested at my meeting. What I should do is go back into the weeks that I was losing the previous 4 weeks and see what I was doing then that I'm not doing now. And I did do that, and I did realize that the reason that I'm gaining is I'm allowed 25 smart points. And I've been hitting my 25 smart points, and I've been going a little bit over, because you can go 10 under or 4 above. And so I've been going between the 25 and 29 range. When I was having my great success losing, I was between 17 and 22 points. So I realize that now I can't eat what they've told me that I can eat. I know that that's a healthy zone, but I think that's for me a maintaining zone, and I'm not anywhere near the maintaining point of my journey yet. So I'm gonna go back to trying to eat the way I was eating before and not use all my points up, and see if that makes a difference, because I need to kickstart something. I have to at least look at this 1 month. Last month I had a star on every single week, and then look at this month, no stars. Look how boring they look. They weren't invited to the party. These people here, all these stars, they were all at the party. They were having a good time, losing weight, but at the party. And oh, party. So this guy's got to make a party. So this guy's going to have a star next week, so he can be into the party, or she, or her, or yet, whatever. That person's going to be at the party. So anyway, let's talk about what's your why. I'm going to do the book first, because I do get a little long-winded, and I do like her vest. Isn't that a nice? I like that orange. Now that I'm losing weight, I'm more aware of dark light. As you can see, this is a dark color. This is what I used to wear. Like Pretty in Pink, when she'd say pink is my signature color. Well, black was my signature color, or brown, or anything dark. And but now I'm lightening it up, because, you know, I just am. So anyway, we want to know, what's your why? We all know what you want to do. We all know what the why is. You lose weight because you want to keep it off. But it's also important to know why you want to do it. What's propelling you to make this change? And what positive outcome do you see from losing your weight? So you want to ask yourself, do you want to feel more confident in your own skin? You want to be able to buckle into a seat in an airplane more comfortably? You want to keep up with your family on their family hikes? The more detailed you are with your whys, the more likely you are to stay on the program. And you want to visualize what you're going to look like. I went to buy a bathing suit today because I had a little incident in the pool the other day, and I've come to the realization I had to get a new suit. And it was difficult, because I don't know anybody, whether you're the perfect weight or not, that likes to go and try a bathing suit on. I just don't. I did buy a bathing suit. I'm not really crazy about it. I ordered one online, but when it came, I didn't like it, so I sent it back. And so I went to Kohl's today, and I did find one, and not that I'm a big fan, but when I go back to water aerobics, I need a suit that fits. So I'm going to be more, how did I get onto that subject? Oh, because my clothes. My why is I want to wear brighter colors. I want to not be like part of the scenery in the back. I want to be the forefront of the picture. I don't want to be the background of the picture. I want people to see me for who I really am, and not as some little wallflower, or not. Could you imagine me being a wallflower? Never gonna happen. But you know what I mean. You know, like when you get in a picture you're always the one running to the back. I've been very fortunate because I'm so tall, I get to get in the back of the picture. But if you're short, you're always the one, you have to be in front, out there and proud, showing off yourself. And I always thought if I wore darker colors that people wouldn't really notice me. But so my why is to get healthy, obviously, to keep up with my grandchildren because they're young. My oldest is 16 and my youngest is 5. So, and I have 5 of them, so I want to keep up with them. And I just like to think that I'd be able to, people would see me differently. People look at heavy, as you don't like to hear it, but it's true. People look at heavy people in a different light. They always think that there's something wrong with them. Why are they so heavy? Why do they look like that? Like we have a disease or something. And it is an illness to be overweight. It's not good for your health. But a lot of times people just don't get to know the real you because they see your weight and they judge you by your weight. And I don't want to be judged that way. I want to be judged for who I am. A nut. I know that. So what you want to do is right off the top of your head, I'm going to show you this, and maybe you can freeze frame the what do you call it? Your camera or wherever you're watching this on the computer, and answer these questions yourself. And the first one you want to do right off the top of your head, why do you want to lose weight? And an example is, I'm tired of feeling out of breath and slow all the time. Then what you want to do is go into detail. What does that look like to you? How would your life be different? Well, I could walk up a flight of stairs. I wouldn't have to wait for the elevator. If all my friends are going up the stairs, I don't have to say, I'll meet you up on the 2nd floor. I'll walk with you up the stairs. And then number 3 is make it yours. Using your answers from 1 and 2, ask yourself, why do I want to lose the weight? And take your time and be specific. And just say, I want to have more stamina, and I want to feel stronger, and I want to be able to spend more time with my family and friends, and not be the one that they're walking slower just so you can keep up, or, slowing the group down. Nobody wants to be that person. So the think again page is, you might think, I'd like to feel stronger, but honestly, all that matters is the number on the scale, and when it drops, I feel great. But you need to say this instead. Visualizing what I'll feel like when I'm stronger can help me stay focused and motivated. Sure, it's great to see that number on the scale drop, but I'm confident in my why. Another one is, you might think, I have so much weight to lose. I'm never going to get there. So what you want to do instead is say, I do want to lose weight, and I have a lot to lose, but I'm already feeling better and more energized. I can stay motivated by visualizing my why and keeping it close by. I thought that was very helpful. The recipe I will not be using because it is salmon with roasted chickpeas and veggies. I do not like salmon. I do not. I said, Sam, I do not like you. I do not like it here or there. I do not like it anywhere. So my son's favorite book was Are You My Mother? Which kind of gave me a complex because I knew all along I was his mother. So let's go into my take from the meeting. Success will follow you when you define what inspires you, what motivates you, what fires you up, and what is your why. So you have to really think, it inspires me to see so many people at our meeting that have lost so much weight. And I'm very happy to report that man that wasn't there last week, that was so discouraged the week before, did come back. And the reason he wasn't there last week was because he had a funeral he had to go to. And everybody welcomed him with open arms, and he just felt so loved. And that's what I like about my meeting. I'm sure all meetings are like that. You get so much support because everybody's been in the same boat. They all know how difficult it is. And it's really a no judgment zone. That's what I really like about it. Even like... And see, I'm like I shouldn't do this, but I do. I'm human. I know that because there was 2 girls that were going in ahead of me to get weighed, and they didn't look like they needed to go to Weight Watchers. But then again, I think if I would have went when I only had 10 or 15 pounds to go, then I wouldn't be in the state I'm in right now. I always hated those girls in high school that say, oh, I'm on a diet. And I'd look at them and, oh, how much you got to lose? Oh, I got to lose 5 pounds. And I'm thinking, 5 pounds? Well, if I would have lost the 5 pounds when I only had 5 pounds, I would have been there and gone. But whatever. What you want to do is, what I need to do is I need to stay off the scale. I need to just weigh myself once a week. I fall into a pattern that I try to weigh myself every day. And then, you know, different times of the day, you're going to weigh different amounts. And it's going to be discouraging. For me, it's discouraging. I got on the scale yesterday and saw that I was going to have a gain today. And it really threw my... I stayed on plan yesterday, but I wasn't happy about it. I really wasn't. And I didn't get any enjoyment out of anything I ate yesterday, which is sad because, you know, food is there to bring you some sort of joy. Not complete, you know, it's not to complete you. But, you know, like in Jerry Maguire, you complete me. But anyway, it's to make you sustain your life in that, but it doesn't have to be boring. You can have fun with eating, and I had no fun with eating yesterday. And then even that, I probably could have ate better or more, but I was trying to lose the weight that I did lose some of it, because yesterday when I got on the scale, I gained a pound. When I got on my scale on my own scale, I gained a pound. And when I got on my scale this morning, it did show the quarter pound that I did gain. So, I mean, I guess I did something good yesterday, but I could have done more. So anyway, you want to think about the different reasons which you want to do your weight loss. And a powerful why can redirect your mojo and how you think, and it'll clear your mind. So what you want to do is clear your mind of saying I can't, but saying I will. Once you do that, you're going to be successful on this program. Don't ever say I can't lose all that weight. Just say I will lose that weight. It'll just take me longer. You're still saying I can't in a way, but you're not saying the word out loud, I can't. You're going to give yourself. And you want to have a powerful why, because if you have a powerful why, the how will follow. So that means if I know I want to be able to this summer, be able to, well, like go into the water. I'm always afraid, like I love going in the lake, but I'm always afraid with the waves I'm going to get knocked down and I'm not going to be able, because it's like you go to the slope. So it's fine when you're going in because you're walking down that little slope to get into the lake. But then you got to walk up that hill to get out, and with the waves blowing at you at the same time. So my why is I want to be able to just walk into the water and then walk out of the water. That's my goal. And my how to do it is to stay on this plan, get my exercise in, eat properly, and do whatever I want. So you want to work with whatever motivates you and inspires you. My meetings inspire me. You guys inspire me. You give me so much inspiration. If it wasn't for this channel, I've told you this, I would not be succeeding. I just would not. I know that. If I have to go on here and show you what I'm eating, it makes me think twice. And I do show you what I eat. Sometimes I think maybe I don't figure my points out right, and I do appreciate when you tell me that I haven't done my points right. You will never insult me or hurt me, or please, if you see I'm doing something wrong, let me know, because I want to know. And then what she said too, our leader said she saw a commercial last night, and what you want to do is, it was about a car, and picture that you were going to buy a car, and it was the only car you were ever going to have in your whole life. You could only buy one car. What would you want on that car, and what would you do to take care of that car? So think of it, you only get one body, and so you have to think this body is going to be your body for as long as you live. So what are you going to do to keep this body working, functioning, keeping it in good shape? You're going to, like with a regular car, you're going to pick all the accessories you want. You're going to pick those same accessories as far as food, vitamins, whatever you need to keep this body going, like you want your car to keep going. And so ask yourself these questions. Why do you want to lose weight? What does it look like to you? And how would your life be different? So you always got to remember that your why is going to change no matter how far you go on this journey, because every year it's going to change. Something's going to change. So what you want to do is remember that the best motivation is self-motivation. So you want to get serious, make a decision, make up your mind, and don't fool around anymore. Get right to it, because you know that if you get stuck, just brush it off. Surround yourself with positive people. You guys are so helpful and so positive for me, and you help me out so much, and I just can't say that enough. So hopefully this meeting helped you. Sometimes I think I don't make myself very clear. I know what I want to say, but it doesn't come out the way I want it to say. But I think you get the point. I hope you get the point. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Leave me a comment, hit the like button, and share if you think it'll help somebody. So I will see you next week at the next meeting.